Hey everybody, welcome to Glaze's Geezer Garage. This week, we didn't have any major installations on the 63, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit about what I do during the week. I'll be 70 years old next July, and I wanted to show you guys what my day what my week looks like. Even though I didn't do anything major on this because I'm waiting to pick up my front end at Coffman Corvette. So let's do this. I'll show you what I did this week. Mondays and Fridays, I work on this 64 Impala with a buddy of mine, Terry. It's come along real nice. This week, we did get the brake booster, the brake master cylinder, the steering column in with the new power steering. Funny story, we had to wait on this coupler right here because we couldn't find it. After we bought the coupler, which was a couple $100, we found the old coupler over in my cleaning bin, or whatever you want to call it, my parts cleaner. Yeah, so got some brake lines run, got the brake lines run from the back. I come in here, we got most of the dash assembled, all the wiring's in there. So it's come along good. A few weeks ago, we were able to get the convertible top off and get it all cleaned up and repainted. That is the frame portion. Yeah, it's coming along good. On Tuesday, I piddled around on the Corvette. I say piddled around, but if you look here, it's different motor mounts. I'm switching the motor from an LT4 to an LS3. I didn't want to, but you cannot find a new LT4, and I did not want to put a used LT4 in this car. I want this car to be basically brand new as far as run time, other than break-in time. So we got the new motor mounts on. As you can see, Roger Shop makes it easy because they have mounts for both of them. Basically, you're just changing out the frame horns, I call them, but yeah, wasn't too bad. One of the other things I did was I got the proper fasteners for my rear-mounted battery box. I actually put the battery up in there, one of the batteries I have, to make sure it fit right and had plenty of room. I also finally took the time to get my L-Tech MIG-Master 250. I've owned this thing for, oh my goodness, at least 30 years, 25 to 30 years. It's been a great welder. The trigger was malfunctioning a little bit, but I think I found out this was a little loose, and I cleaned it up and it's working good, but I actually put a new gas line on it. Gas line here was old, so I bought the new hose and got the clamps finally and put it on, used it, it works great. This is a great welder for welding heavier plate. I was gonna put it up for sale on Marketplace, but I think I'll wait till I get my gantry system up because I got some heavy welding to do on that. I don't know, I may just keep it. It's a great welder. And it makes a great stand for the smaller welder. So I may just keep that around. But anyway, it's been a good half day on that. The other thing that I came across were these nice 20-foot hose reels, 3/8 hose reels. They look brand new. There was a factory closing over not too far from where I live. I actually bought 2 of them. I mounted one up here. I don't have air to it yet, but I actually want one on both sides, and this doesn't interfere with my lift, so I love this. Always wrestling with the air hose, so I'm really excited to have these, and I got a deal on these, 50 bucks a piece. That is cheap. They look brand new. Had to clean them up. They were pretty dirty, but you can see that one's in really good shape. So I may end up putting a 30-foot hose on it, but we'll see. I may not need that. And what I did yesterday was I blew apart or disassembled the Muncie 4-speed that came out of the original Corvette. It was not the original transmission. The casing shows it was like a 68 to 72. Looks like it's an M21 based on the input shaft, meaning has the one ring on it. But I blew that apart, and I'm going to show you guys how I did that. And by the way, it's the first time I ever took one apart, so watched a couple videos and it wasn't too bad. Getting it back together, I think it will take time, but I just have to bone up and study how to do that and what's the proper way to rebuild it. But I love that. I love, even at my age, I love learning about new things, especially mechanical things. Love it. So thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and share these videos. We really appreciate it.